Widgets and apps are computer programs that enable you to do specific tasks on your website. They give functionality to your website and they make it fun. This is tutorial number 17, Widgets and Apps. Hi, I'm Candace. Welcome to Websites Made Easy with Candace. The tutorials in this series are based on my book, I Need a Website, What Do I Do Now? If you'd like to follow along, you can purchase my book on Amazon.com. A web application, or app for short, is a full-featured software program that performs a specific function. It is downloaded and stored on a server, which does not take up any space on your website. Apps are accessed through your internet connection. You can open an app and use it, and when you're finished, you can close it. Some apps are free and others have a price. App examples are website email, whether it's Gmail, Yahoo, or AOL. Those apps connect your viewer to your emails. Retail sales, shopping carts, inventory apps, point of sale, online payment apps like Visa or PayPal, and email marketing, surveys that are done on your site. So let's take a look at Wix apps. If you go into their app market, you can see what they're offering. The impressive slideshow app is great, and it has a free plan. And when you scroll down, you see there are some business apps that are very good. If you want to book something, so there's a calendar, there's an app for that. If you're a restaurant, here's one for adding restaurant orders. They also have a free plan. If you're a hotel and you want to do an online booking, that's an app that you can use. They also have a video app. Team Picks, if you look at this, QuickBooks Online, of course. MailChimp Forms is another app. Social apps, there's Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. Apps made by Wix, these are particular to their sites. There's so many options that you can add onto your site that will engage your viewer. Let's check out Weebly. You go onto Weebly's main page, right across the top, there are apps. And they've organized them in 4 different areas. G Suite is just the Gmail. Eventbrite, if you want to display upcoming events and sell tickets. If we go to Spike Sales, let's see what that is. You can have an app that shows live sales notifications. You can have a countdown app. Now let's try Get Social. You have a social sharing app. You have a streaming app where you can stream from your website to any of your social media. And they're all easy to add. It's simply drag and drop, copy and paste. A widget, snippet, or plugin is a self-contained mini app that's embedded into your website. They are focused on accomplishing one task from within the app, and they're more like icons that connect to programs. When a customer uses a widget, they're not leaving your site, they're interacting with it. It's always on, running in the background. Your computer, laptop, smartphone, and tablet come with embedded programs. You can see them here. Whether it's the iPhone or Android, they have clocks and calendars, contacts, weather. They are fun tools that add content to your website to educate, entertain, to inform, to engage your audience, and make your website far more exciting. By simply adding a few widgets, you can add pizzazz where once there was none. And when a viewer can interact with your website, they're more likely to return in the future. WordPress by far has more plugins than anyone else. They have 57,030 plugins. You just type in what you want, maybe new plugins for realtors. There's a slider that you can add that works with properties from Zillow. As you scroll down, you see there are a variety of different plugins that you can add. Zillow Reviews. Here's one that gives real estate answers. Here's one for memberships, one for appointments, one for e-commerce. You get the idea. Anything you could possibly need is available. Squarespace widgets are called extensions. All widgets are developed by a third party unless the website builder develops them themselves. And we've seen some with Wix and Weebly. They have 19 apps and widgets on their website, which isn't very many, but you can always add them from another site. You can get apps and widgets from other sources and then put them on your website. Google has a lot of apps that you can use. If you look at my site, Amazing Websites, the way it comes in, that's an app. If you drag down this slider here, that's an app that I've added. And each one, when you hover over, and it tells you the name of the company. This is a widget, and the way by slid in, a widget. Here is a contact form, that's a widget. This is another slider, that's an app. A subscribe form, a widget. This is a Summer Sizzle Special, grab the deal. This is a widget. And if you hit grab the deal now, it connects you to my email site. If you go to my blog, the blog is an app. Facebook, all of these are connecting to my different social media. That's a widget. Here, promo code right here. That's a widget. Go to web design and pricing. If you drag down, whee, that's a widget. So there are all kinds of possibilities to give life to your website, to make it more interactive. Now let's talk about my favorite widget, the favicon. This terminology dates back to the Internet Explorer days when bookmark pages were called favorites. Each page had an icon. It was a favorite icon and got shortened eventually to favicon. It started appearing consistently in professional browser windows the following year in 2001. And every website should have a favicon. A favicon is a small icon. It could be your logo or the name of your company or even just the initial. And it's found in front of the URL in your web browser. All professional companies have favicons. Just take a look at some of the ones listed here. It can be a symbol like Chrome or a letter like Yahoo. It can be a logo like FTD or a symbol like Nike. Even the White House has a favicon on their website. The nice thing about favicons, besides the fact that they look so good, is that if someone has 5 or 6 websites open on their computer and they want to come back to your website, they don't have to read all of these. They can just see that logo, they can see that favicon and get back instantly. Remember, we said when we were talking about images, people remember images. They don't like to read, they like to scan. So a favicon will get them back to your site a lot faster. A favicon is a finishing touch that helps to differentiate your website from your competitors. It promotes your company and it gives your website a professional look. And they're free and easy to design. All website builders offer favicon creation. If you go into the settings of each one of the website builders, you will find an area that enables you to add a favicon to your website. This one is Weebly's page settings, and then you can see here you upload a picture that you would like to use your logo, and then they do it for you. If you go to the main menu in Wix and then click on General Information, there is an area where you can upload an image and they will make the favicon for you. It's so simple. And if you take a look at WordPress, WordPress has a plugin for it. So you don't even have to worry. You just do the plugin, give them their image, and it's all done. Favicons work best with a simple icon, logo, or a letter. It should be square. The file type should be PNG, or you could use JPEG, but it's not as clear. It must have simple design. The favicon is very small, at most 64 pixels, and you're going to lose clarity if the design is too detailed. The first favicon I had was my logo, and as you can see, I lost clarity when it was resized, but more importantly, I lost the first part of amazing and sites at the end of websites. So I had something that was like zing web, which doesn't work. So I changed it to amazing websites, and it's so much easier to see. So the rule is keep it simple. There's a reason Netflix uses an N or Google uses a G. You want to keep it simple so it will be readable. If you choose not to use your website builder's favicon tools and decide you want to do it on your own, perhaps you want to hand draw the favicon, there are plenty of options online for free favicon generators. Here are a few you can check out. So favicons are really an easy process. You don't have to do any code. It's all done for you. It makes you look like you know what you're doing. Makes you look professional. It matters what other people think, especially online. You're building a good reputation for your business, and satisfied customer reviews will boost your sales, lend to your credibility, and establish trust with you and your customer and your future customers too. Testimonials are a marketing tool, and you really have to have them on your website. The problem is you got to ask for them, and that's the hard part. If you're like me, I don't like to ask for testimonials. But there are some simple guidelines that can help you do that. It's really not that hard. And it'll help you get those testimonials, and it'll help the person writing them as well. So in tutorial number 18, I'm going to show you how to get testimonials for your website. So check it out, because you know it'll be fun. Lulu and I'll see you next time.